I wrote it down just because I wanted to remember everything. So I don't think it's any less genuine. The idea for the show came to me a little over 2 years ago when I was finishing up college and unsure what I wanted to do with my life. And I decided to take a sort of gap year while I figured it out. And instead of the normal gap year, the fun one of like traveling and drinking.
I was your gap?
I chose to have a full-time job with my dad. Really, all I wanted to do was get you back behind the mic. That was the goal the entire time.
Thank you.
Talking to the people who love to listen to you. That was my only goal, and I think we've done just that. What I didn't account for was the fun that I would have on the mic with you, and the work was tedious, but every time the words "and we're live" came out of my mouth, I knew in for a very fun, but very who knew what the hell was going to go on in the next hour and a half, because we never knew.
Nope, never knew.
But I also didn't account for how much this show would help me personally. We're going to get a little sappy here.
Oh,
I don't talk about this often, but I've struggled with some mental health stuff over the past few years. And this show, especially when we're doing it every day, helped me get out of bed every day. And I truly believe it would have been far worse if I had not had the show. Now, enough of that serious crap. That's enough. But truly, I can't thank you all enough for listening to my stupidity and nonsense and allowing my dad a chance to get back behind the microphone. And I can't thank you enough for the past 2 years. It's been a lot of fun. And I feel like we've grown a bit closer.
I think
over the last years, and we've had a chance to make some very memorable some moments, just fighting with each other for an hour and a half. It's been a lot of fun.
Silly banter. No, witty banter.
Witty banter. Are you kidding me? I said all of that, and you don't even remember the slogan. I'm just kidding. Anyways, thank you guys.
All right. When I thought of what I wanted to say this morning, the words that came to mind were thank you. And I know it sounds so trivial to just say thank you, but I can't thank you enough for listening and watching each week. I tell you that it has amazed me, the fact that so many of you are here every week. Some of you have been here since day one, and you were even here when we did the show daily. To think that you would give up an hour of your day at probably a busy time for a lot of you, it's definitely appreciated. You gave me something to work on every day, and I have always loved being on the air. It's really where I feel the most comfortable. I also need to say thank you to this guy. The show was his idea. I was still down in Virginia Beach providing daycare for my grandson Liam when Matt suggested the show. I was coming home after taking care of Liam every day, and he wanted to make sure I had something to keep me busy. I want him to know that the time you put into the show, most of it behind the scenes, editing video and posting on social media, was definitely appreciated. I hope you can take this time that you have, and I have no doubt you'll put it to good use with your music. I am so proud of how your career is going and the work that you put into it. So this is not goodbye. As a friend wrote this week, just because the sun is setting on the show, there is no reason that it couldn't rise again. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter if you don't do so already, and I will keep blogging at PeteBraley.com. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you.
And we're live, and we're live, and we're live.
Hello, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. Good morning, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. Good morning, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? We have 4 children, and I think it was my youngest son, Doug, who would be.
I'm your youngest son, Matt.
Oh, yeah. My oldest son, Matt. Sorry, I slipped.
My name's Matt.
My oldest son, Doug.
I'm your youngest son, Matt. That's
How
me.
do they go in order? Let's see. 1, 2. Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Let's hear it.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Did you practice that? Did you practice that?
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
The beginning was like on point. And like right when I said, let's hear it, it's like you snapped in your brain. You were like, time to go. Goodness.
Well, you know
goodness. Like you definitely practiced the goodness.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
To the sky.
And too hot. See.
What are you thankful for this year, Pete?
I'm thankful we're all healthy. You know.
Oh, amen, brother. Yeah.
What are you thankful for? Call of Duty.
This is awkward. Well, I was gonna say burritos, but now you're hitting me with the health of the family. I'm like, all right.
What'd you expect me to say?
I gotta think of something better.
I'm just a
poor boy. you just set me up to insult you, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, he's picking on his father again."
Easy come, easy go, little high, little low.
There's nothing better than curling up with a good book on a rainy day.
You never read a book.
That's a freaking lie. I read books every day.
He's reading the Harry
You
Potter
don't
book.
even know me.
I made him.
I'm your son. I live with you, and you didn't even know me.
We gotta go.
At dinner last night, I was talking about a book I was reading. We had a conversation about it.
Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me.
Do we put Cat ahead of everything else? Or do we put the show ahead of everything in front of our family? We just completely destroy all relationships, put the show at the forefront, and then eventually you and me have a falling out and we split off and you do the Pete Braley show, I do the Matt Braley show, and we compete. But then in 30 years, we come back for a reunion tour just to make a lot of money.
Right.
Never know. Appetizing.
Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
Mama.
Life had just begun, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Boom, boom.
You always, same knock. It's that rhythm every time. It's opens the door. Showtime. Every day, it's the same thing. I kid you not.
Mama,
ooh, didn't mean to make you cry.
If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, 'cause it doesn't really matter.
Go back to Pete Braley show number 1.
We didn't do this.
Never would have done that.
We didn't do this stuff then.
Now we just have no shame. We admit that we're just
we're more
tool
comfortable.
Bags. Oh, we chose different routes there.
Not well.
Showtime.